planned protest within the CBD and other major cities in the country, cities and towns in the country, by lobbyist groups and rights activism groups. And it seems that, I don't know, it's either due to that pressure that we've seen some releases, because we are reading a tally of 82 being the total number of disappearances. And of course, this is due to abductions of the youth since June last year.
That's right. And over the last few days, we've seen several things happen. One, unfortunately, some of the missing young men have been found dead, popping up either at mortuaries or at quote-unquote hit-and-run incidents and motor vehicle accidents.
Yeah.
And then, of course, now we've also seen over the last 24 hours the release of 5 out of 6 who were abducted. In a way that was very, very suspicious. They were either pulled off the streets or off their homes in various parts of the country. And of course, it was alleged that it was linked to their criticism of the Ruto administration.
Yes, so many families are yet to be reunited with their kin who are abducted. But of course, at a glance, we're looking at page 6 of the Daily Nation, has 5 of the names, and we're going to mention them. We have Bernard Kavuli, who was abducted in Ngong on December 22nd and was found in Kitale town, over 388 kilometers from his residence.
We also have Peter Muteti, who was abducted from Uthiru on December 21st and was found in the Nairobi city center. That's more than 17 kilometers away from his home.
Yeah, we have Ronnie Kiplangat, who was found in Machakos, more than 79 kilometers from Kikuyu, where he lives, of which was his point of abduction.
Also, Gideon Kibet, also known as Kibet Bull, was released by his abductors in Vihiga County, but he was abducted in Nairobi.
Billy Mwangi walked to his parents' home in Embu County, and he was abducted on December 22nd within the same county. As we look at such situations, the President, William Ruto, promised to develop an abduction response plan, which also remains futile, despite having recognized enforced disappearances among threats to national security in his annual report on the state of national security before Parliament. As we look at such a situation, we've seen most of the lobbyist groups also pointing a finger towards Kindiki, Murkomen and others, asking for their resignation simply because of the questions they're asking. They're not being given direct answers. And it seems mambo ni mengi muda mchache, but let's see if we're going to have a proper response from individuals within the either state security, because most of them have actually said that, you know what, we know nothing about the abductions. And funny how now we've found these young men, but no one is calling them in. And
that's right.
To even write a statement and tell them, okay, and what transpired.
What happened, right? The front page of the Daily Nation just has a headline, released by whom? And I think those are important questions. I saw a tweet from Nanjira, who very often does political commentary, and she said, we must leave at leastism in 2024. So we're like, at least they've been released. At least they're okay. That doesn't account for those who are still missing. According to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, there's about 20 people who are still missing. That is not justice for the ones who have lost their lives since June, and actually even before that. It does not call for any sort of accountability for who is doing these things. We still have a head of the DCI, Mohammed Amin, who should be answerable. We have an IG of police who should be answerable. We have the executive, which should be answerable. So what happens to, all this pressure that we've been exerting? Do we just say, wamerilisiwa, and we let go? I don't think so.
And the big question is, why is every state arm or agency just saying that, you know what, we have nothing to do with it? And then it ends there. The president was like, simulize polisi. And I'm like, see...
The buck stops with you.